And that was the second time I got crabs.
And welcome to
Rio Podco Sports. Rio Podco TV Sun City Kickball Game of the Week. We are in the playoffs. This is round one here. We are looking at already in progress KIXX versus new KIXX on the block. Welcome and thank you for listening on this Wednesday night.
Nice line drive right to second base. Anita makes the second out as we miss the first out. That's nothing big. Dougie fouled out.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Didn't miss much. 2 outs, no kicks, no hits so far. We are looking at a 0-0 game in the top of the first inning. KIXX kicking first here. New KIXX on the block. Has Albert on the mound. Slayer. Slanging pitches.
Slaying away out there. First pitch, ball to Mike. Second pitch, called strike.
And thank you for joining us again. This is Tim. I'm here with Troy and Rich, producer JB. Like we said, week one of the playoffs. You excited, Rich? How you feeling?
Very excited. I was very anxious. Glad to see everything getting underway, and this matchup right here should be a good game against the number 4, number 5 seed teams, KIXX and new KIXX respectively.
Little pop up back to first base. No play at first.
Well done. Well placed kick. And this is, as we said, week one. We're here at Alta Vista. It is 7:15-ish. We're having a little technical difficulties. If you're watching Rio Podco TV and you're looking at a Rio Podco logo, that's just some extra advertising we wanted to squeeze in there. Just kidding. Our camera isn't working as of now, but we'll get that to you. As a nice kick goes down.
Fouled.
Yeah.
Sorry. Angel fouls it down the third baseline. Just barely, though. That almost snuck in there over the bag.
That did. I got a little overexcited there and stepped on your feet. Meanwhile, over at Memorial.
You can call games part of the game whenever you want.
Thanks, babes.
Comes the next pitch. Ball.
Meanwhile, over at Memorial, we have Kicking and Screaming. Oh, I'm sorry. No, wait. I'm looking at this wrong.
LTA and Smoking Aces.
LTA and Smoking Aces.
As Angel takes another ball.
Is there anyone over there we can call and get an update?
Unfortunately, that's been chalked up as a forfeit. LTA called in a forfeit. They didn't have enough females for this 7 o'clock game.
Ball
and you cannot pick up once you get to the postseason, so they had to forfeit, unfortunately.
Oh, that is tragic. LTA was having a decent season.
Down first base, behind first base. Fought drops in for a single. Mike advances all the way to third.
And KIXX is making something happen with 2 away.
Very aggressive base runners, these guys. Even, just a personal tidbit, when I played them, I was totally impressed by their aggressive base running. I think that's going to pay off dividends tonight for them.
Yeah, definitely. They took every inch they could get. Game of inches, this kickball. They took every inch they could get against Suck My Kick last week.
Now we have Frank coming up to bat. It smells like a Memo Villarreal down out here. Or no, where do we usually play?
That is
Modesto.
to say, it
Modesto.
smells like ass over here at Alta Vista.
It's not that bad.
It just showed up recently and it wasn't too bad. What happened here? Oh, they walked him. Intentional walk to Frank there.
I got excited on that last kick and pooped my pants. That's what really happened there. Sorry, guys.
Oh.
For those of you tuning into Rio Podco Smell-O-Vision, you can also enjoy the lovely scents and sounds of Alta Vista. So now we have the base is loaded here.
With 2 outs. And Angie up. Takes strike 1.
What was the smart
Comes the next pitch.
Oh, yeah, I called.
Fouled off down the first baseline. Angie's wearing number 13. Do you think she's a A-Rod fan?
Damn yes.
I don't like her anymore.
Oh.
Comes the next pitch. Fouled off for second foul.
We're going to be recruiting her for Suck My Kick next season.
I may have a new recruit. I don't know how good he is. He's from Canada. Comes the next pitch.
He can't be that good then.
It's
Ball
really a bad start. At least he's not from New Mexico, but
I don't think he drinks either. He might not know that. We didn't talk about that.
Seriously, is he listening?
Nah.
Don't let him.
Another foul down the first baseline.
Just to backtrack a little bit.
I believe that's the third one.
Really like this this call to walk Frank and get to another girl with 2 outs.
Savvy.
Yeah. And that's what it's about at this level, playing smart, making the smart plays. There's no
She takes strike
letting
2.
your pride get in the way of having to walk a guy to get the easy out.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 3 fouls.
It is an exciting
Lets that
environment.
go for a ball.
It's an exciting environment here for the playoffs. I mean, this season with the limited amount of teams, it's been exciting pretty much every week, but extra exciting today, I'd say. There's something in the
Takes
air.
another ball. We got a full count here.
Full count.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 3 fouls.
Can Albert get out of this one?
She fouls it down to third baseline for the final out
Wow.
of the inning. As
All right.
KIXX leaves the bases loaded.
Already some excitement there. And if you're looking for coverage of all the excitement, make sure to check out It's Just Kickball, our blog here and our sponsor. Check out itsjustkickball.blogspot.com. Make sure to find all your Sun City Kickball information as well as Lone Star and across the country, around the world, kickball information. Check out itsjustkickball.blogspot.com. And also, coming up, Rio Podco Network's newest podcast, No Big Deal Podcast, coming out in November. Make sure to look out for that. Check out our Facebook page, our website for information on that, as well as go to the Facebook page of No Big Deal Podcast, which is facebook.com/No Big Deal Podcast. You can find them there on Facebook, like their page, and check them out on Twitter at No Big Deal Show. That's No Big Deal Podcast on Facebook, No Big Deal Show on Twitter. Make sure to check that out. And check out our shows that came out yesterday if you're listening on Wednesday live. Check out Real Podco. You can find that on realpodco.com, Chugo Talks, and Who's On First, Real Podco Sports Show.
First pitch to Domino. Fouled off at the plate.
Good timing there. That was good timing, I think.
Domino's coming back off a little suspension there.
Yeah, he had to
Bunts it down to third baseline, and no play at first.
sat out a couple innings last week and missed the previous game, most of that. So finally getting back into the swing of things with that really nice bunt.
I'm sorry, really nice. Oh, bunt. Gotcha.
Yeah.
With a B, babes.
With a B?
Like babes.
Oh, it was the end that I was wondering about.
Oh. Well, a high pitch there.
Interesting.
Takes a ball.
Trying to catch him off guard there.
This is Robert. Takes a ball from Peepee, who is pitching for KIXX.
If I remember correctly, you don't like people named Bobby. Is that correct?
What? When did I ever say that? Ooh, called strike on that pitch. No, I don't like the pink flags that are all over the place. Namely football.
We'll save it for the show. If you want to hear more about this, check out Who's On First, Rio Podco's sports show.
Next pitch. Fouled off down the first baseline.
Popped in the air.
One
Doggy.
ball, 1 strike, and 1 foul.
Doggy not able to play that one. Just got enough chalk to be
Here's the
foul.
next pitch. Little bunt right out in front of the plate.
Oh,
Overthrown at first.
great
Domino
bunt.
makes it to third. And Robert advances to second on that play.
Oh, no, they called him back.
Oh,
there.
no, okay, they made him come back.
The ump
Good.
was on that one.
I
He
think
did.
they should have.
Right. Oh, you think they should have let him? Do you think he
Nah,
had
they
that
should have made him come back.
one? Yeah, that's a good call there. But, hey, good play. Moves Domino to third base. No outs.
I called out a fielding error on that bastard. Oh, I called it on the wrong guy. Oh, well.
Oh, well. Yeah, what are
Nobody
you gonna
watches this part of it. Now we have Randy.
do? Randy
Takes a called strike 1. Right over the plate, that looked like to me. I would have probably fell that one off. Comes the next pitch. Bunted down to third baseline. Everybody advances safely.
Well done, except for Domino. Wisely stays at third. But, yeah, just like that. Bases loaded, no outs. We've already seen the bases loaded twice. We're just in the bottom of the first. This is exciting.
This time we got no outs, though. We got
No,
Ferrari,
yeah.
also known as Drew.
Yeah, and your KIXX came out swinging here, and KIXX is already in trouble. Hoping this will spark some of that fire, because like I've been saying the last couple of weeks, they've been playing
Bouncer for
super
a ball.
flat, no tiger of the eye of the tiger. Which way is it?
Huh? Yeah.
No eye of the tiger, I guess, there. Just a reminder, even though KIXX is coming in with a 5-3 record versus New KIXX on the Block 3-5 record, one of the important wins that New KIXX on the Block has had was a 1-0 win over these very KIXX players.
We have Peepe's doing a very interesting way of pitching it. He's bouncing it.
He's
Bouncing
lining
it
up
pretty high here.
Yeah, and he's lining up right at the front there. He looked like he was limping in. I had heard that his leg was not going to be a factor.
Ooh, strike 2 called.
Yeah, his ankles bother him a little bit. As you can tell, he's not moving much within the circle. He's having to pretty much throw it from a dead spot. No movement, and it's really hurting his pitching, as you can see.
He throws another ball. We got a full count here. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
And this year, has anyone else
No
pitched for KIXX other than Peepee?
There's one right over the plate. Booted out to the outfield. Angie makes the catch. I don't think they tagged up, but I guess they did. Domino scores it.
Runners advance from
Domino
second and
scores
third.
anyway.
He took off on contact. It's clean.
But they caught it.
Yeah, he tagged up.
Oh, he did? I was watching.
Not on contact on the catch. They both tagged. Yeah, they advanced from second and third on the catch.
I was trying to figure out who caught it.
Swinging a spinning ball in the dirt. We have one out, but we have one on the board with that. We are looking at a 1-0 New KIXX on the block lead.
Just to go back a little bit on that foul. Yeah, their backup pitcher is Raul. He actually just left the team this past season to go to California, play some JUCO basketball. So they're missing him. So they really don't have a backup pitcher.
Is that right? Is that where he went? I didn't
Yes,
know
sir.
about that. Oh, very nice.
Here we have Votto pitching. It's 2 fouls and 1 strike. No balls.
Swinging for the fences, but kind of slicing him into the third base side.
He takes the ball on that one.
Where's my check?
They have a good strategy here as the next pitch comes. Fouled off down the third baseline. They played small ball to load up the bases, and then now they're trying to kick them out to the outfield there. We should try to do that.
We have tried to do that unsuccessfully every single time.
Oh, is that our strategy?
Yes.
Oh, I never knew that. 1 ball, 1 strike, 3 fouls. So he fouls the other one off for a out.
Let's try that out today, sir. It's 2 away. We'll try that out today. Immediately following this game, we have top-ranked Kicking and Screaming faces bottom-ranked Suck My Kick at 8:30 here at Alta Vista.
Should be very exciting.
Very exciting. Very exciting.
Now we have Eddie up for New KIXX on the block. Takes a strike 1 from PB. Ooh, almost quickly. Was going to do a quick pitch. Ooh. Comebacker to PP who misses it. Goes into the outfield. Everybody advances safely. And I think it was Robert scored on that one. Now we have Felix up for New KIXX on the block. First pitch from PP. Booted to the outfield. Oh, but caught by the one in the green shirt for the final out.
Well done. Nice catch by, I want to say, Anita.
No, Anita was number 13. No, that's Angie. I don't know.
I believe that was Anita that would have made a nice catch there anyway to end the inning. So we're just out of 1 inning. It's heading for the top of the second, but we've already got some action. There are 2 runs on the board as New KIXX takes a 2-0 lead. Rich, how's this panning out? Is this about what you expected?
I expect a close game. I didn't expect New KIXX to score first blood.
So a blowout. You're saying this is a blowout already? Or you're already calling this one a blowout?
No, it's not a blowout.
You're saying this is over?
No, it's not over.
A blowout. It's only a 2-0.
Yeah,
Oh, speaking
no,
of
I know.
blowouts,
He's crazy. I don't know why he's saying this is a blowout. It's insane.
I didn't say it was a
get it, Rich.
blowout. Did I say it was a blowout?
So see, there he is saying it's a blowout. So anywho, it is the top of the second inning, and it is 2-0. New KIXX on the block.
You know, this week in the blog, I talked a lot about first round upsets, early upsets. I didn't pick on this game specifically because at number 4, number 5, it's not technically an upset. Both these teams are evenly matched, and although KIXX is defending champs, you know, New KIXX, even with a 3-5 record, has shown that they're a very, very good team. So if New KIXX were to win here, I don't really consider that an upset.
That is a great call, but a blowout, that's ridiculous. But
Daniel
anyway.
takes the first pitch for a ball. Next pitch. Ooh, swing and a miss.
And, you know, it also goes back to earlier what I was saying is KIXX is aggressive on the base running. It's going to pay off for them. They're down right now, but once they get going, you're going to see them, you know, circling the bases.
Plenty of kickball left to see.
Comes the next pitch. Little bunt down the third base line, and no play at first.
Interesting. That was a warning for crossing the first third line, I believe. There's a little confusion between the umps. He was safe at first. I believe the umpire is saying that there was an infraction on crossing the first third line there, the fielding team.
Umpires are going to have a little meeting.
See,
Powwow.
and the problem with that is that's a dead ball call. If the third baseman passes that line, you need to call it as soon as he does it. You know what I mean? You can't wait, because then something like that happens and the guy gets on base and they're trying to call him back. They're obviously not going to call him back here, but that's a dead ball. You got to call that quickly.
That is tough. A little bit of confusion here, but I'm sure we'll get things straightened out, as we do have our A squad out here tonight at Alta Vista, if I do say so myself.
In Major League Baseball news, the Cardinals are winning 2-0 in the top of the sixth in the Game 5 of the NLDS.
Very nice.
One of the teams I predicted to go to the World Series. The Cardinals. If you're listening out there, Mark, that's right, bitch. I called that one. I stepped out on a limb there and picked St. Louis over Pittsburgh, the same way you stepped out on a limb and picked Boston over Tampa Bay.
Yeah. #1 record in at least the AL, right?
I think the whole league.
Probably. Ballsy call there, Mark. Ballsy call.
Wait, who is this? Because I have Mark.
This is Hazel. Oh, Pomps when the catcher can't make the play. Going back real quick, by the way, we didn't really conclude that, I think. It was what we called, I guess, first, third infraction. Daniel stays at first. No outs. Hazel kicking 1 foul.
Takes a strike 1 there.
And those warnings are for the duration of the game. So they make that infraction again. It's a base for the kicker.
Little bunt down the third baseline. Play at first.
Good throw from third.
Was out as Daniel slides into third. Oh, no, she was safe at first. My bad.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Hazel's. Oh, no, she's out.
I thought I saw him make the out sign.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little confusion there. A little wishful thinking there on PB's
call
part,
that a sack bunt. Oh, wait, not that guy. Oh, well.
So we have Daniel at third here with 1 away. Mark up to bat. Lord only knows, PP probably wishes there was someone else kicking there.
Yeah, I don't know. In Mark's defense, he's done fairly well this season. I don't think he was as bad as we thought he was going to be.
No, we don't defend him ever.
That's adorable, Rich. That you.
I set up that deal. I brokered that deal, so by God, I'm going to defend him.
The next pitch, he fouls it off down the first baseline.
What'd you get on that? What was the vig on that one? 5%? 10%?
Gentleman never kisses and tells. Let's just say I went to Disney World this last week.
Oh, they're going to walk him?
Wow, here we go.
They decided to walk him.
Here we go. Walks Mark to get up to Victoria.
I'm going to give him a bunch. Oh, no, I'm not, because that's actually good for him.
Way to get walked, puss. That's 1 away, right?
Yes.
Just Hazel away?
Yeah, 1 away, 1 gone. Not sure if I agree. I mean, as much as I love Mark and his kicking ability, not sure if you want to walk him in that situation. Mark's never been in a playoff game like this, and, you're just not sure how he's going to react. So I would have tested him.
Seen how
his
clutch
ability.
he is there, yeah.
Victoria takes strike 1, and the next pitch bunts it back to the pitcher, throws it to first, gets that out. They score at home.
Ooh.
Mark gets thrown out at third and argues the call. Let's hope he gets thrown out of the game.
If only.
Okay, so now I got to score.
Will that run score?
Yes, that run scores. That wasn't a force.
So KIXX gets 1 on the board with that one. Well, let's recap that. Kick back to the pitcher, play at first, out at first. Mark tries to advance from first to third. Meanwhile, Daniel holds up wisely, watching what the pitcher's going to do, whether he's going to throw it to third or throw it to first. Holds up, play goes to first. Daniel runs, scores the run. That was a little wordy, but I think do you all get the picture there?
Yeah, and you know what? I actually agree with the call, not holding up Daniel, going for your out. We need to get some outs here. Fortunately, Mark took out for third. There's a questionable call over there. I mean, we're way over here. Not sure if there was a tag or not. KIXX, of course, adamantly argued it, but in the end of the day, it's an out. So lucked out there. Lucked out for him running, and the call lucked out altogether.
And the blowout is halved. It is now 2-1. New KIXX on the block, leading KIXX going into the bottom of the second.
I don't think I ever said blow
First pitch to
out.
Mike.
Debatable.
Called strike.
Debatable.
I was going to say something. I forgot it now. Next pitch. Lets it go for,
Did he get a piece in that?
I don't know. I heard strike.
Thought he got a toenail. Thought he got a bunion on that one. He got a callus on that
So
one.
foul? That was a foul?
Not sure. Didn't see any reaction out of the ump there.
Call it a strike.
Next pitch ball. I thought I heard him say strike, but then he never made the little sign like he did the last time. Next
That's a
pitch,
different,
that was a
completely
different guy.
different guy.
fouled off.
This is the good blue babes.
No, this guy doesn't.
No. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if he doesn't either. But if you're talking about the one from last time, it's a different guy.
No, watch him. He doesn't make, or he'll make it at like 20 seconds later.
That's
Watch
true.
him. Here it comes.
He's the head umpire, man.
Foul down the
Ooh.
third baseline.
See, there it is. There's the foul.
I'm not talking about fouls. I'm talking about strikes.
All right, let's see.
The last time he did do the sign, but then on the one where we couldn't hear him, I was like, what did he do? What
I
did
think he has
do?
a shoe kick. I don't think he has a hand motion.
Is
to
that what
shoot.
that is? It's
like
very
a-
subtle. It's like an
yeah.
auction.
No, one time he went like this after he called it. Pop up down the first baseman, and he catches it for an out. That's what happens when you catch it. It's an out.
Thank you for that, babes. Thank you
You're
very
welcome.
much. Who was that got that out?
Call that a pop fly. That was Mike. Batter was out.
And now we
Yeah,
have
we'll say that was inside the thing. Yeah. Now we have. Oh wait, this is Mike, isn't it?
Oh, I guess this is Mike. Maybe the last one was Felix. Yeah, this is Big Mike, as his shirt would say.
Crap. Now I'm all screwed up.
PP still looking a little flat-footed out there, throwing from the front of the pitcher circle.
Yeah, I'm getting a little nervous for him. It seems to really be bothering him.
Yeah, he came up lame last week in the third game, in the makeup game versus Smoking Aces.
Fouls it out of play.
Into the shed, nice.
And I remember that play
Ooh.
when he hurt himself, and
Whoa.
Angel
Angel
hurt
took
himself.
a mean slip on the concrete there, running after the shagging the ball,
now we got another KIXX player down.
taking a little ribbing. Things are just not working out very well on that side of the field for any of the teams. Mark tore up his leg up there. We had another player get torn up over there.
We got center fielder playing with butterflies in the outfield. What's she doing out there?
Adorable.
Another foul.
And another slip.
This is Musclefoot Mike.
Oh, Muscle for Mike. How could I forget Randy and Musclefoot Mike on the same team?
Comes the next pitch. High pop fly. Up to the pitcher.
Ooh.
Tries to do an over-the-shoulder catch.
Tries to
Hurt his
Willie
ankle.
Mays it.
His ankle's hurting him now.
Tweaks the ankle. We didn't really finish here. We had mentioned Raul was the one who was there for the past few years, like their other pitcher, right?
Yeah, Raul and BP, they used to trade off. Like I said earlier, Raul left to go play some JUCO basketball in California. Left BP to be the only pitcher, and then you get to the playoff or the game before the playoffs, and he tweaks his ankle. Now he's flat-footed in the circle, drops an easy catch at 2 weeks ago. It would have been an easy catch for him, and now you can tell he's struggling.
Yeah, he definitely would have tracked it, got behind that easy catch. This time he kind of labored after it, tried to Willie Mays it. Didn't work out for him.
Takes a
But
strike.
I still agree with playing him at this point. He's not taking himself out. He's the coach. I still think even flat-footed, you let him pitch and do what he can do. He just needs more support. Someone should have came in and helped him out with that catch.
Sochi fouls it off third baseline.
I agree. He kind of looked back at his, center fielder there, kind of waiting for him to react, and nothing doing. It was not a far kick, but pretty high.
Next pitch.
Ooh, makes a tough
Ooh, makes a diving catch. And they double him up. As Domino dives to make an impressive PP dives to make an impressive catch and then doubles him up at first.
And that's exactly what I'm talking about. Even hurt, you play this guy, you let him do what he can do, and I mean he just showed even with a hurt ankle he's able to make double play there.
So we head down to the top of the third. We have new KIXX on the block, up 2-1 over KIXX. It looks like, we got Bo coming up. What's going on now?
Wait, let's go give a little more love to PP there. That was a hell of a catch,
Yeah.
by the way.
And no, of course, yeah. I mean, and it's hurting him. I mean, you can tell he's getting ready to come up to kick. Not sure how much you can do to, how much he's going to be able to do on the offensive side of the ball. And it makes it tough to say this, but I still think it justifies him staying in the game and pitching on defense.
We shall see. I did notice when I got the lineup earlier that he did put himself at the bottom there.
But then now he's batting in front of Bo.
Oh, is that right?
I never had Bo coming up here.
And another thing to remember in this game is if you're hurt and you leave any game, you cannot come back. You are out for the game, and that makes you have to really decide how hurt you are. Hurt enough to get out or hurt enough to play through it.
Tough call, but I'd always, as long as PP can stand, I would like to have him on the field out there if I were on his team.
Take strike one. What do you think he's going to do here?
There's not
Just
much he
stand there and
can.
strike out?
No, he's going to try. I mean, this guy,
Ball one.
aside from everything, PP's a gamer. He's going to try till we have to cut his ankle off.
It's a good guy. Ooh,
Nice,
it's a nice kick down the third base line as he limps down to first.
A heroic
On one
effort
leg
by
there at the
PP.
end.
Base knock.
Wow. Great placement over there. Gets it in fair play beyond third base and walks into first. Very nice.
If they're able to somehow win this game, although it's early, if they're some able to somehow pull this out, this is going to be a type of blood on the sock type of performance
Definitely.
here.
Definitely. This is a memorable first round matchup here. We knew that a 4-5 matchup was going to be, 3-4 matchup?
4-5, right? That's what we said. Yeah, it
4-5 matchup. We
yeah,
knew it was going to be a big
it
game.
seems weird because the bracket's small. Go ahead.
We're
Sorry.
in the top of the third, and we're already seeing some excitement, some intrigue. A lot of fun here at Sun City Kickballs. Week 1 of the playoffs. Doggy finding some space. Oh, Domino slides in for the catch and doubles off PP. And they're 2-away.
Yeah, good play by Domino. I mean, that's when, those innings he missed, they miss him when he's not on the field. So good to see that he didn't end last week's game with another kicking the ball out of the diamond.
We've seen a lot of new KIXX opponents try to take advantage of some space out there in right field. But Domino is always able to cover a lot of ground and make those catches. Almost always.
It's deceiving because it looks wide open, but anyone who's seen new KIXX plays and knows Domino knows that's not an open wide area. He has it on lock.
Exactly. Now we have Anita up. Foul to the screen over here right in front of us. By the way, Albert hitting all spots. He looked a little shaky last week, I would say.
Looks a little bit better. Aside from that pitch, looks a little bit better this
That was
week.
in for a strike.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, he got it. I guess the downward arc caught the strike zone there. Sorry, go ahead.
Maybe. Looking better this week. Maybe even feels a little bit more comfortable this week. But yeah, I agree. He's not looking as misplaced this week as he was last week.
Booted out by Anita. Looking for some space. Played well by Daniel. And that is 3 outs, and we are done with 3.5 innings. Going to the bottom of the third, it is still 2-1 new KIXX on the block over KIXX.
So we head to the bottom of the third, which you said already, I think.
Yes, sir.
That thing's fancy, man. I like that.
My thing is all messed up here. Somebody
It's
didn't
a nice
kick
thing.
on New Kids on the Block, and now my shit's all screwed up.
Oh, I think someone didn't show up. It's a problem. Oh well, it happens.
Sorry, I'm turning up the wrong thing here.
What happened to Mark?
Yeah, I was gonna say, where's Mark?
He's in the field.
He's his left field.
What was his prediction on Sunday for this game?
Oh, what was his call?
I don't remember.
I even listened to the show just hours ago, but I've already forgotten.
No, well, he seemed confident that they were going to win and that injuries weren't going to. I didn't mention the PP injury. That one I didn't actually talk about. I talked about Mike, and so far where's Mike? Mike's at first. Seems like his injury's not bothering him, but obviously PP's injury is really taking a toll. But yeah, Mark said that they were going to take this game. Still close though. Still close. 2-1.
We have 2 balls and 1 strike.
This is Day Day, is that right?
Yes. Next pitch.
It's Day Day.
Ooh.
Fouled off for a foul.
Doggy makes a run for it. Haven't seen Doggy make one of his spectacular foul catches that he often does. We'll see if that happens today.
His name's Doggy.
Doggy.
I
Isn't
think I don't know if that's his Christian name, but it's a good name.
It's the name of the
Fouls
lineup,
off
though,
again.
yeah.
If it's his Christian name, that's okay too.
That's true. Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
If it was Doggy style, then that wouldn't be Christian.
No.
You all don't remember the book of Doggy in the Bible?
Okay, hold on there.
Obviously, you guys aren't.
Didn't you go to Notre Dame?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, another ball. We have 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 fouls. Ooh, takes another strike. We got a full count here.
Luckily,
All
beer
across
makes
the
my
board.
sniffles go away. Beer, beer, beer. Full count, PB to the pitch.
Swings and
Wow.
misses for strike 3.
Day.
Day. Try to get her toe on it.
The birthday girl coming up to kick Angie.
Oh, is it?
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Angie. From the Real Podco.
Oh,
I know you're never supposed to say a woman's age, but 26 years young today. Congratulations, Angie.
Congrats. Same as me.
If it's under 30, it's cool.
Oh,
It's when it's over 30, that's yeah.
pop up back to pitcher. And PP makes the play to get her out of first.
Oh, and just hearing a little sportsmanship. New kicks on the block, one of the birthday girl to be safe at first there. PP
Got-
said nothing doing.
2 outs.
Whoa.
Takes a ball. Is this Isela
Hope so.
or Michelle?
No, it's Isela.
Okay, good. I think I'm back on track here.
Okay.
2 balls.
Ooh.
Bunt. Dougie struggles to make the play. Oh, but gets it out of first anyway.
She got a little arm in there, too. She looked like she was trying to A-Rod that one out.
I think she was trying to pop open Mike's stitches, man. That's illegal.
It's fucked up, man.
Can't be
It's
doing that.
fucked up.
What the fuck's going on out here?
Wait, I forgot. Is this clean? Can we say that? Can we say the fuck word? I can't remember.
We're doing such a good job of not doing it.
Can we say bad words like the fuck word and congressional Republicans or
I would like to say this is family television, but no, it's not.
bullshit to that motherfucker?
It's just not.
And going into the bottom of the third, we are still 2-1.
We're at
New
the
kicks
top
on
of the
block.
4th.
You didn't let me finish. And no one scored in that. So then now we're in the top of the 4th, and it's also still 2-1. New kicks on the block.
And we still got Albert pitching for new kicks on the block. And we have Mike up to kick for KIXX.
Oh, new kids on the block. I get it now. I'm an idiot.
First pitch
Wow.
called strike.
All right.
I spelled kicks right though, right? With the triple X.
Triple X, baby.
Dirty.
That's the way we like it. Comes the next pitch. Fouled off.
Oh.
Did a little skip there.
Yeah, a little teapot spout action there.
Is that what that was?
Yeah.
That is an awesome observation.
Yeah.
Very accurate.
Thank you.
Could have not have described that so well.
Next pitch is called strike. That's 2 strikes on him now.
Did you say new next bitch was called strike?
Yes, I did.
Finding my groove here with the beers.
Comes the next. That's bunted down the third base line. They let it go, and it rolls foul.
You know,
play.
And yeah, that makes the difference between a good third baseman and a very good third baseman right there. I mean, he knew there was no play. He was going out of bounds. Let it go out of bounds. And he made a good call there. A lot of third basemen just can't lay off the ball, and they have to play it.
Definitely would have been deep in the hole in that one, and I don't mean that in the good way.
Another little bunt. Back to catcher, who throws to first for the out.
Fancy footwork, but he is out at first.
Little nervous for Votto there. I know he was trying to take it easy, make the play, but it's a little.
It was a little nerve-wracking,
Yeah,
I'm not
it
going to lie.
was, yeah, man.
Didn't see a lot of confidence there.
He made the play though. Kudos.
Now we have Angel.
Ooh.
Boots the hell out of it. And Domino out there in right field makes a catch.
Wait, actually, that's,
Wait, that's
not
not-
Domino.
that's
Who
not
was
Domino.
that out
That's
there?
Eddie
Oh.
Munster.
Sorry.
Eddie Munster. Where the hell's Domino?
I just assumed Domino was out there. He's usually out there. My
You'd
bad.
think.
You know, even in these tense situations, Domino's a family guy, and you know he wants his family to participate in the game.
Awfully nice of him. This is a family team, right? There's a lot of relations.
Yeah, brothers, sisters, cousins—they're all somehow one way related, and even the friends are very close friends. Family, friends.
Now we have Frank taking ball 1. Next pitch. Boots it up to second base or first base. Big Mike makes the catch for the out.
3-way now.
Looked like a teapot move right there, too.
All sorts of teapot
Teapot
action out
night.
here.
It's a teapot action.
Well,
Look-
thank you for listening, everybody. Once again, we are Rio Podco. Thanks for watching Rio Podco TV. Now that we have the feed up here.
Forgive us for the crooked camera. I'm
Yeah.
not getting back up there
Sorry
again.
about that, guys. We're trying to give you as much field as possible. We're limited bandwidth. If you want to make a donation, feel free to contact us at riopodco.com. And we
I
can
think
buy
this is Isela.
fancier materials here.
Isn't this Angie? Isn't this a birthday girl?
No, this
birthday
is
girl was
this
a
is
step.
Cubana.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
bad.
So who is that? What's her real name?
What's her
Cubana.
Christian name? Just kidding. What do we have her down as? Let me see.
Cuban. Mark Cuban.
She takes.
Marky Cuban. Why not?
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess, wait, is that Michelle then?
I don't know. She's down as Cubana now.
Just yell at her.
Interesting.
Ask her what her name is.
Hey! Ooh. Pee-Pee's really making the most of what he can do here. He's really doing a hell of a job for, limping around there. Obviously. Not having the best day. He's really making the most of his pitches.
Kids are going crazy. Killed some poor little bug. Comes the next pitch. Takes strike 2.
Yeah, there's some Lord of the Flies shit going on behind us with a bunch of little kids going after some insects.
Turns out Baby Slayer's over there crushing those bugs that JB was talking about.
The pinicates?
Yeah.
Oh, nice little bunt down the first base line.
Oh.
Ooh, almost misplayed at first.
Wow.
If she hadn't ducked her head, she might have made it.
Yeah, contained by number 10, and there's an out.
Sorry, I don't have first base up, guys. I got third base. I got a nice view
There
of
you
third
go.
base.
Hey, man. That's fine. They can just listen to our glorious, glorious voices giving accurate descriptions of what's going on out there.
Now we have Slayer coming up the pitch.
Slayer!
Also known as
To kick.
Albert. Oh, yeah. He is the pitcher, though.
Father of Baby Slayer. I'm assuming.
First pitch takes for a strike.
There's a baby slayer.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
one
man.
behind us slaying the bugs away.
Ooh.
Then he
Fair
fouls it down the first baseline. I thought Baby Slayer was actually like a little baby, though, not a little kid, toddler.
You know, I had a nice conversation with Slayer before the game. I said, good luck. And he said, yeah, man.
Oh, he pops it up to the catcher.
There it is.
For
Doggy
the
stays
second
on it.
out.
2 away, and just like that, we're in the bottom of the 4th. Where did the game go? It seemed like it was so much action the first inning and a half.
Because that's
Now
when
we
all
put
the
up goose
action
eggs.
was.
Yeah, now we put up goose eggs, and just like that, we're in the bottom 4.
Now we have Domino back
Ooh.
at the top of the lineup who bunts it back to the pitcher.
Takes one off his inner calf, I think, there.
Yeah, I don't think he was ready for that. Just kind of got away from him. And Domino's very intense this season. I don't know what the hell's going on, but he's very
Even with a 2-1 lead, yeah, he
very
is.
aggressive this
Maybe
season.
he's on performance enhancers.
Oh,
Maybe.
shit. We're going to have to order a test here.
Is it Lent? It's not Lent, right?
Not
He
yet.
quit, it's because he quits
That's
drinking
Lent.
for Lent.
Not even close to lit.
Okay.
That's admirable.
We're on like the other side of the hemisphere.
All right, good. No, it's because he quit. He quits drinking for Lent, and usually that makes him a little moody. I don't. What's been going on this season? Then he's
No excuses.
right.
40 days and 40 nights.
Good Catholic boy. I like that. I'm going to give him a nickname. I see Chente over there. I believe he is some sort of,
Now we have Angie who takes first pitch strike.
I guess there's not bad
Is
boys
this the
in
birthday
kickball.
girl?
No.
How many
No.
Angies are there?
2.
A bunch.
Comes the next pitch.
The birthday girl is playing first right now, I believe.
Ah.
I think we're failing here to illustrate that it is the top of the 5th inning here. If New KIXX is able to hold them here, this game be over. As they
Good
like-
bunt down
Whoa!
the third base line for a base hit.
I spoke way too soon.
And she is on, and here comes the action. As we have Daniel
Yes.
up to kick. Let's see if we can get going with no outs.
Yeah, it showed us some good stuff early on. Does that pull up stats at all? No.
Yeah, it does, but don't ask me how to make it do
Oh, okay.
Next season.
Yeah.
Be
Maybe
It
next-
says right there he's 1 for 1.
Oh, yeah, there we go. I knew it did that.
Oh, he knew that. Ooh, interesting.
Ooh.
Oh, misplayed at third again. Now we have first and second, no out. That was set by the third baseman there.
Was she trying to set it up like to where it could be caught?
Possibly. It seemed like she may have. Trying to keep it alive at least, but wasn't able to.
Now we have Hazel, who's 0 for 0. I believe she fouled out the last time.
Yeah, you see? That's awesome. Look at that.
I'll be
Batter
damned,
and-
we do have stats.
Oh, she had a sacrifice.
There you go. Boom.
I knew this thing was badass. It's free, too. It was amazing.
And it does it like mathematically?
Yeah.
Albert's thrown 26 pitches.
Oh, no, I missed his first.
His first
inning. I just started to throw in the who's the pitcher part.
Just had a strike.
That's
ball.
awesome, though.
This is
Striking
something
a
we
ball?
can in the future put up on the website, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Or no, they have to log on to the website and then they can see it from there. But I guess if we do that, we can post it up there.
Okay.
Foul, ball, strike here for number 12. And Albert is facing
This is Hazel.
adversity here.
I believe that's an old wooden chip.
Ooh.
Takes ball too.
She does a little ole on that one and takes a ball. All right, let's see how Albert faces this. This could be a big win for New Kicks on the Block if they can pull it out.
The next pitch. Called
Yeah.
strike.
I do not envy Albert in these moments. It's very nerve-wracking to be up there and knowing the play starts with you and how you throw that ball.
First and second, both plays that fell in on the third base side. Ooh.
Ooh, nice pitch. Or that was a, what do you call that? A line drive to first base.
Line
Grounder.
drives to first, moves them over, 1 out. Runners on 3 and 2.
Hey, but she did some damage there. Second and third as Mark is up. Ooh, Mark facing more adversity. Will they walk him? Do they load the bases for the second time? Dare they make that mistake? Or dare they go after Mark? Here we are. Top of the fifth. Pressure situation. Mark up to bat. Can you hear me? I'm trying to freak him out.
I think
Now we
he's.
have-
I think he's gonna kick though, right?
No pressure. Oh, he's
Oh,
been
they
walked
walked him.
Boo!
Walked.
Boo! Mark, you may know from the Who's on First podcast, friend of ours, friend of the podcast, was walked for the second time today to load the bases.
Now we have Victoria taking strike 1.
You know, that's the play to make here. You got the bases loaded. You have a female coming up. Maybe you can get an out at home.
And then you have the injured Pee after him. After her, I mean.
Ooh.
Fouls it off as Victoria fouls it off.
Varro, or was that Varro?
Butterballs, yeah.
Butterball, as his uniform says.
Strikes.
Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 2 strikes, 1 foul. No balls. 1 out.
Nah, no balls.
Top of the 5th inning.
There's an.
Fouls it off behind home plate again.
Producer JB appreciates that one.
I get it. She has no balls.
Nothing but class here at the Real Podco, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing but class.
Slayer's next pitch. Oh, popped up to the catcher for the second out.
That is what you cannot do in this situation. And now,
That's what she gets for wearing longhorn leggings.
talk about a bloody sock moment. This is Pee limping up to the plate. 2 outs, top of the 5th. Bases loaded. Big pressure situation. Couldn't have a better person from KIXX up to kick right here. Even injured. I like that Pee out there.
Yeah, and you know, this is ideal. I mean, he doesn't have to go anywhere. He just needs to knock it and make a play somewhere. And he showed that earlier that he was able to put a line drive in a good spot. Just has to do that again.
Big kick, foul. He is he kicking with his injured foot there?
No,
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
he's hopping off of it right before he hits it.
It's hard to say what's better in that situation. You know, do you want to plant that hurt foot and kick off
It's
the
kind of
other
like
foot?
a crane kick from the Karate Kid.
Exactly.
That's what he's doing.
That's exactly what's happening here.
Strike
Ooh.
1. Another foul.
Limping away.
You know, and you can tell he doesn't have many of those left in him. Just getting close to that point.
Tough to watch. Pee fighter, excellent kickballer, returning champion. Top of the 5th.
So
Down
next
2-1.
pitch. Takes a ball. So we have 1
Kick
ball.
baller.
Is there any possibility he's been playing possum this whole time and now he's going to unload one and run?
No,
Tries to get out of the way of that one.
I even thought about it, and I was like, wait a minute.
That one
Big.
looked kind of painful.
Big
2
pressure
balls,
situation
1
here.
strike. 2 fouls. Jumps out of the way of that one again for another ball.
Good thing you didn't get a toe on that. That was almost handled by
Does that
Butterballs.
thing just have like a
It's
button
3
you
balls.
press?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
3 balls here, 1 strike, 2
Shows
fouls.
JB talking about
Bases
Troy's
loaded.
penis.
Ooh,
Oh.
nice finds the hole.
Beautiful.
Oh, but they get him out at second as Mark, the dirty player that he is, tries to take out
truck
second player.
Day at second.
But was it tied? Did
No,
he make the
you cannot
it's a
score on a
force
force out. And Mark went cleats up. That's that's interesting.
Peepee with a nice kick there. Line drive. Couldn't get it. Played well. Out at second. Mark tries to truck that girl there. She hangs on. Mark is out. Peepee not on base. Game over. Baby Slayer on the field. And this is a win. 2-1. New KIXX on the block. Take down the mighty KIXX.
Not gonna lie, very intense final at bat. I don't favor any team, but just for the storyline, would have been amazing to see PP knock that and able to bring in the runs.
I agree. PP's team has done me wrong and fucked my team up a couple times, but still, would have loved to have seen him pull something off there.
You guys gonna interview somebody?
Yeah.
So, just like we said there, no need for a bottom of fifth there. Home team New KIXX on the block takes out KIXX. Big win for the second time this season, might I add. They were coming in 3-5, even though KIXX had a 5-3 record. The one important win that New KIXX on the block had earlier this season was against KIXX. They beat them 1-0, and today they have beaten them again by 1 run, but this time it is 2-1. And we have seen our first upset here. LTA after, what's it called? Default, wait, what am I saying here? Forfeiting. LTA forfeiting over there. And now, so we're going to be looking at, sorry, I'm distracted here. My beautiful fiance, Daniela, showed up. So next week we're going to be looking at whoever beat, that was Smokin' Aces, who won by forfeit versus LTA. They're going to be facing the winner of I'd Hit It versus Scoregasms, which is about to start right now at 8:30 at Memorial Park. Meanwhile, Suck My Kick is about to face Kickin' and Screamin' at the 8:30 game here at Alta Vista. Rich was talking about blowouts earlier.
That might be a blowout.
That may be one of them.
No one said anything about blowouts.
Just kidding. I beg to differ.
I'm glad it came back right when that was being discussed.
So anywho, you're going to be looking at the winner of Kickin' and Screamin' versus Suck My Kick facing New KIXX on the block, who just defeated KIXX. And Smokin' Aces is going to be going on to face the winner of I'd Hit It versus Scoregasms. Babes, who do you call on that one? You think Lucas' team is going to beat Scoregasms? They tied with them last week.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'll take I Hit It because I think I know more people on that team. I know that's a horrible reason to pick people, but I'm doing it.
Dynamite reasoning there, babes. No need for analysis.
I'm going to make this, go out on the limb here and pick this one too. What's the other game?
Which
Suck
one?
My Kick and
Suck My Kickin' and Kickin' and Screamin'.
I'm going to go ahead and pick KNS to win that one.
I am not going to disagree with you there. Anyhow, thank you for listening to Real Podco Sports. Game of the week, Sun City Kickball. We are being joined right now by Domino after the win. Congratulations.
Thank you. It was a good game, right?
How you doing, man? Yeah, it was definitely a good game.
Defensive game, that's what it was for sure.
Yeah, a lot of excitement there. We were, saw the bases loaded a few times. 2-1 victory, able to pull it out. Very nice. Good defense. How did you feel coming into the game? Do you think the outcome was what you expected?
It's exactly what we expected. Defensive game. We knew the KIXX. We played KIXX every year since we started in the playoffs. Every single year. So, I mean, this is like a little rivalry between us. But it's just, I wish PP wasn't hurt. It just takes away from, their effort. I could tell their guys weren't, they weren't motivated as much as, as I usually see them.
True, I agree with you. He battled, though.
Yeah, you see that catch? He's one hell of an athlete.
That was a phenomenal catch. That's one of the best catches we've seen. That is PP when he dove from the pitcher circle, made a nice little catch there on his limp leg, as we've been saying throughout the broadcast. This is your second win against him this season, is that right? You guys took him out 1-0.
Yes, sir. I think we know our pitcher's real good against their kickers.
Definitely. So you're saying it's you'd attribute that to the matchup there.
Yes.
And some great defense, I would say. You guys did a hell of a job out there.
Yes.
Smart, aggressive base running.
Yes, first inning. That's our key. First inning. If we don't score first inning, it's hard for us to score. We're not a power team like the KNS, or we have no really kicker, so we try to do first inning. They stop us in the first inning, then we're in trouble. But
Well, again, congratulations. You're going to be facing the winner between Kicking and Screaming and Suck My Kick. Who would you rather see in that matchup there?
I think we all know the answer. It'll be Rick. Just play. Yeah, we're all going for the upset, but that Kicking and Screaming, that's a tough team. And they kicked our ass last
Definitely.
time.
Well, you've already notched one upset so far, so let's see if we can make it another after you face probably Kicking and Screaming next week. I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say. But anyhow,
we'll find out. We'll see. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Anyhow, well, how was your game with Kicking and Screaming this season?
We lost 5-0.
5-0.
Yeah, they handed to us. So,
Hey.
But we want to play them with with our full team and with their full team. I want to see how it goes. I really want to upset the number 1 seed.
Definitely. Any secrets, any plans, anything up your sleeve for next week?
Maybe after the game, somehow just hit Rick with my car, or somebody hit him with a pipe. I don't know.
This. I'll make sure this doesn't get to him.
Oh no, he won't.
Well, good luck with that. Try not to get suspended,
Oh yes, I'll try not to.
and we will see you next week.
I've come down a lot. I'm sorry.
Congratulations. He's just saying that because the commissioner is in earshot.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyway, Domino, thank you for being here. Wonderful game. Wonderful upset. 2-1. New Kicks on the block. Take down Kicking and Screaming. I'm sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Oh, right.
Maybe next week. Take down KIXX. But anyhow, congratulations again.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you, and thank you for listening, everybody. Once again, I'd like to say a thank you to our sponsors. It's Just Kickball. It's just kickball.blogspot.com. Make sure to check them out. Hear a recap of all your kickball action. Kings of Kickball, as well as Rec League. So check it out. Check out realpodco.com, realpodcosports.com. Oh, and just in. Royal Tenenballs beat Pitch Please? Pitch Please. That's an upset there. Wow, the mighty Pitch Please, who I think were they ranked number 1 seed, 7-1, something like that, against I believe 5-4 and 4-4, something like that. Royal Tenenballs. Anyway, Tenenballs known for being a fun team. For my money, the best nickname out there. But they seem to have upset. Rich, let's talk about it.
Yeah, there we go. I got my mic back. Yeah, just in down from Modesto. Looks like the Tenenbaums went ahead and upset Pitch Please. We actually talked about that on the blog this week. Tenenbaums, always known for fun, but they're very deceptive. Always felt like they play up or down to their competition. And this season was, kind of hit or miss. But, we talked about Pitch Please not looking past the Tenenbaums, and I guess they did, and.
Wait a minute. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, am I looking at the wrong information here? I'm looking at the League Lab thing, and it looks like it's Pitches Ain't Shit versus the Royal Tenenballs.
Oh, yeah. What did we say?
Pitch Please.
Oh, I'm sorry. We can edit that post, right? No.
All right, so not that big a deal. Royal Tenenbaums, ranked number 5, take on number 4. Pitches Ain't Shit. Take them. No, I'm just kidding. It's still a good game.
No, you know what? I mean, it's still.
Am I wrong here? Are we accurate? I'm not positive now.
No, yeah, you're right.
Okay.
I'm looking at it now. I was just saw that and I got so excited. Yeah, I got so excited. I was like, what? But no, you're right. But I mean,
I'm gonna blame your source.
Right. But I mean, nevertheless, we talked about on the blog early round upsets. These teams that were sleeping in the background and could take down a big team at any given moment. And now that we're on the right page, that it is Pitches Ain't Shit. One of the things that I talked about on the blog was that Pitches Ain't Shit. They had a very good season. I think they were 6-2, but they didn't have any notable wins. They beat up on a bunch of cupcakes, 12-0, 12-1, took the Hashers 11-2, things like that. But when they had to play teams that mattered, just kicking it, they weren't able to do it. They also lost to the Kickballers, number 4 seed. Number 3 seed. Number 3 seed Kickballers. I mean, they couldn't do anything. So that I felt was going to hurt them in the playoffs. Was no notable wins. They beat up on a bunch of cupcakes. Very talented team. Actually, a team I almost played for, but I don't play rec ball.
Damn right you don't. You play for Suck My Kick now.
I'd rather suck in the king of kickball than play rec. I'm sorry.
It's beautiful, man. It's the third most romantic thing you've said to me this week. So we have 2 4-5 matchups and 2 upsets as New Kicks on the block take down KIXX 2-1.
Well, that's not an upset. I thought we agreed on that.
Balls. Oh, yeah, okay, you're right. I mean, on paper it's an upset. 5 beating 4 and 5 beating 4. Both close matchups, both taken by the team that is seated lower. Bless you. And we have LTA, unfortunately, as we said, not being able to muster enough women to field the team, so they went down, forfeited to Smoking Aces. But anyhow, we are looking at finishing off our night, our Sun City Kickball Game of the Week, brought to you by Real Podcoat TV. Thank you for listening. Make sure to check out all of our podcasts, including No Big Deal podcast. Look out for information coming up soon. And as I mentioned earlier, go like their page. They are at No Big Deal. Wait, is it? Let me get this right here. Facebook.com/No Big Deal Podcast, or on Twitter at No Big Deal Show. That's No Big Deal Podcast on Facebook, No Big Deal Show on Twitter. So thank you for listening, everybody. For Rich, producer JB, and Troy, thank you, Domino, for joining us. KIXX loses 1-2 to New Kicks on the Block in round 1 of the playoffs. Make sure to tune in next week for more playoff action from Sun City Kickball. Thank you, and we'll see you at Coconuts.